What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be about being friends but in different organizations. And before we go any further, if you have not already done so, go ahead and make sure you hit that subscribe button right down below so you can join the Shea Squad. Let's get into this video. So I know it may seem like, you know, we're in different orgs, so we have to be enemies and all this good stuff. No, or at least that's not how it is for me. Just in my everyday life. So let me say, the first maybe 4 years or so in my organization, maybe 3 years, the first 3 or so years while I was in my organization, I want to say I stuck to AKAs mostly, because it was really all that I knew. I like went to events with my sorors, I went to chapter events, you know, and it's just like most of the things that I went to was tailored towards being an AKA and had AKA members. Now we went to different Greek events, but it was just kind of like tunnel vision. I see my sorors and that's pretty much it. So really it took me to become graduate advisor for the NPHC to actually kind of branch out and, you know, meet other orgs, because it's like at this point, if I'm the grad advisor, like I have to deal with all of y'all. Like it's not like just me being able to just be an AKA advisor. Like no, I'm having to deal with deltas, I'm having to deal with zetas, SG rows, you know, the frats and all that good stuff too. So it's like I didn't really have the opportunity to be like, oh, I'm gonna shun y'all because I'm grad advisor, but you know, whatever. So basically with that being said, it was around that time that I actually realized that what would we even be beefing for? Like I just really, at that point I was just kind of like, you know, a lot of this stuff is petty. We don't, what are we beefing for? What do I have to, you know, argue with these people for? Like this is stuff that happened that I wasn't around for. You know, granted, you know, we learn our history and it's like, I know my history, but it's like, why would I beef with this individual person who just decided to go, you felt that that organization was better for you than this organization? And I can't fault you for that, because just like you picked your decision, I made my decision. So we really don't have any reason to beef. So a lot of times I find that the beefing comes from people that are like undergrad, and it's normally like a legacy of, you know, my pro fight went to this function and they got into a fight with such and such, and now since then we don't get along. And that's normally what it is. It trickles down, and it's just like, I have never had to experience something like that. So no, I don't have any beef with any different sororities, and I know a lot of people that I know or, you know, even speak with don't really have any beef with different organizations, because it's like, at the end of the day, what are we beefing for? So some of my closest friends at this point are actually members of Delta Sigma Theta, and you know, I rock with them heavy, and of course I always have love for my sorors. When I was the undergraduate NPHC advisor, I will say that like the Zetas made it really easy to like love working with them. They were some really amazing people, and every time I've met an SG row, like they've just been really pleasant. I haven't had any reason to, you know, not like any of these people. So it's like the organization, yeah, maybe it didn't work for me, maybe I throw some slugs here and there, but it's like there is no real reason to beef. And so to ever think that you can't be friends with somebody just because they went to another organization, that's like me not being friends with somebody that was a, you know, pharmacy major. Like just because I'm going to law school and you're gonna be, you know, you're in pharm school, you know, like that doesn't, why are we fighting again? Like it just doesn't make sense, right? So, you know, that's like me as a criminal justice major being mad at somebody for wanting to do math. Like I don't do math. Somebody got to do math. Somebody loves math genuinely, and you probably don't like criminal information, like period. So it's like we have no reason to be beefed out. And so because of that, I just kind of find that question to be a little, you know, LOL type of thing, because it's like I don't have any beef with anybody, and if they have beef with me, then it's pretty much one-sided, because it's like it's unnecessary in my opinion to fight over or argue over, you know, being in a different organization. Like that's just crazy to me. So I hope that answered the question. You can definitely be friends with people in different organizations. Like sometimes people even best friends across same chapter, I mean same campus, different organizations, B Sands. So I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Jade and Simone Kendall, but they're actually twins and they cross 2 different orgs. Simone is an AKA and Jade is a Delta. Like, it depends on what organization works best for you. And again, nobody can make that decision but you. But you picking your organization does not mean that I have to have a problem with you just because you picked your organization. That's on you. Do what you gotta do. But if we cool, we're gonna be cool regardless. Now I might throw some shade at you a little now and again, you know, because that's just how I do. However, there is no reason for me or anybody else to ever have beef with somebody over the organization that they choose. If you have any questions, don't forget to leave them down below and I'll answer them as quickly as possible. Also, if you have not already done so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.